Why predicting longevity matters. Aging is an inevitable process, but how long and how well we live after 70 depends on a mix of genetics, lifestyle, and environmental factors. Scientists have identified key predictors that can estimate lifespan with surprising accuracy. Understanding these signs isn't about fearing death. It's about making informed choices to extend health span, the years spent in good health. Research from institutions like the Framingham Heart Study and the New England Centenarian Study reveals that certain biomarkers, habits, and social factors strongly influence longevity. By recognizing these signs, seniors and their families can take proactive steps toward a healthier, longer life. 2. The role of genetics versus lifestyle. Many assume that lifespan is purely genetic, but studies on twins show that only 20 to 30% of longevity is inherited. The rest depends on modifiable factors like diet, exercise, and mental health. For example, centenarians, people who live past 100, often share common lifestyle traits, not just genes. Epigenetics, how environment affects gene expression, proves that daily habits can turn on or off aging-related genes. This means even if your parents didn't live long, you can still influence your lifespan through smart choices. 3. The 7 key predictors of longevity. While dozens of factors affect aging, 7 have the strongest scientific backing. 1. Physical strength and mobility, e.g., grip strength, walking speed. 2. Cognitive function, memory, decision-making speed. 3. Social connections. Strong relationships reduce mortality risk. 4. Diet and nutrition. Mediterranean diet, low inflammation. 5. Chronic disease management, controlling blood pressure, diabetes. 6. Mental health, low stress, optimism. 7. Sleep quality, deep sleep repairs cells. Each of these will be explored in depth in later chapters. 4. How scientists measure aging. Aging isn't just about chronological age, biological age. How old your cells behave matters more. Cutting-edge tools like epigenetic clocks, e.g., Horvath's clock, analyze DNA methylation to estimate biological age. Other methods include telomere length testing. Shorter telomeres equals faster aging. Biomarkers, e.g., CRP for inflammation, HbA1c for blood sugar. These tools help predict risks for age-related diseases like Alzheimer's or heart failure. The hallmarks of aging. Why our bodies decline. Aging isn't just wrinkles and gray hair. It's a complex biological process driven by cellular damage. Accumulation scientists have identified 9 hallmarks of aging, including genomic instability, DNA mutations over time, telomere attrition, protective chromosome caps shorten, mitochondrial dysfunction, weakened energy production, cellular senescence, zombie cells that accelerate aging. These changes increase vulnerability to diseases like cancer, diabetes, and dementia. However, lifestyle interventions, e.g., exercise, fasting, can slow these processes. 2. The role of inflammation in aging. Chronic low-grade inflammation, called inflammaging, is a key driver of age-related decline. Elevated C-reactive protein, CRP, levels predict higher risks of heart disease, stroke, and frailty. Factors that worsen inflammaging include poor diet, processed foods, excess sugar, sedentary lifestyle, chronic stress, anti-inflammatory strategies, Mediterranean diet, omega-3s, exercise can add years to life. 3. Environmental toxins and longevity. Exposure to pollutants, heavy metals, and pesticides accelerates cellular aging. Studies link air pollution to shorter telomeres and pesticides to neurodegenerative diseases. Ways to reduce exposure. Air purifiers at home. Organic foods when possible. Detoxifying habits. Sauna, hydration. 4. The gut microbiome's impact on lifespan. A healthy gut microbiome supports immunity, mental health, and metabolism. Older adults with diverse gut bacteria tend to live longer. Tips for gut health. Probiotics, yogurt, kefir, fermented foods. Fiber-rich diet feeds beneficial bacteria. Avoiding antibiotics overuse. Psychological and social determinants of longevity. 1. The mind-body connection in aging. Research confirms that mental health directly impacts lifespan. Chronic stress, depression, and anxiety accelerate cellular aging by increasing cortisol, a hormone that weakens immunity, shortening telomeres, protective DNA caps, raising inflammation levels. Studies show that optimists live 11 to 15% longer than pessimists. Techniques like mindfulness, gratitude journaling, and therapy can mitigate stress-related aging. 2. The power of purpose in later life. Having a strong sense of purpose after 70 is linked to 30% lower risk of early death, JAMA Psychiatry, better cognitive function, faster recovery from illness. Examples of purpose-driven activities: volunteering, lifelong learning, classes, hobbies, mentoring younger generations. 3. Social connections, a lifespan booster. Loneliness is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, Brigham Young University study. Strong social ties reduce dementia risk by 50%, lower heart disease mortality, strengthen immune function. Tips to stay connected: join clubs or faith communities, schedule regular family visits, adopt a pet, lower stress hormones. 4. Resilience, bouncing back from adversity. Centenarians often share exceptional resilience, the ability to adapt to challenges. Building resilience involves accepting change, retirement, health shifts, maintaining humor and positivity, focusing on controllable factors. Case study: Okinawans, Japan's longest-lived population, practice Ikigai, reason for being, which buffers against stress. Integrating longevity science into daily life. 1. The blueprint for actionable change. Understanding longevity predictors is only valuable if applied. This section transforms science into practical steps for readers over 70. Key principles: small, consistent changes outperform drastic overhauls. Progress tracking, e.g., mobility tests, blood work, maintains motivation. Personalization matters. What works for one may not suit another. Example: a 75-year-old with arthritis focuses on water aerobics, joint-friendly, rather than running. 2. Debunking common aging myths. Misconceptions hinder progress. We dismantle 3 harmful myths. It's too late to change. Research shows benefits start at any age, e.g., quitting smoking at 60 adds 3+ years. Old age means constant pain. Proper strength training reduces chronic pain by 50% in seniors. Memory loss is inevitable. Cognitive decline isn't uniform. Brain games plus Mediterranean diet preserve function. 3. Creating your longevity roadmap. A tailored 4-step plan. 1. Assessment. Identify personal risks, e.g., family history of diabetes, and strengths, e.g., active social circle. 2. Priority setting. Tackle 1 to 2 high-impact areas first, e.g., improving sleep if diagnosed with insomnia. 3. Micro-habits. Examples: add 1 vegetable to every meal, nutrition. 5-minute daily balance exercises, mobility. Call a friend every morning, social health. 4. Monitoring. Use free apps, MyFitnessPal, or journals to track progress. 4. Inspirational case studies. Real-world proof motivates action. John, 82, reversed prediabetes in 6 months by daily walking and swapping soda for herbal tea. Martha, 78, regained independence after hip surgery through aquatic therapy and protein-rich diet. The Sardinian super seniors. This Italian population thrives past 100 via community walks and plant-based diets. Physical strength and mobility, key predictors of longevity. Part 1. The science of muscle and movement in aging. 1. Why strength matters more than ever after 70. Muscle mass naturally declines 3 to 8% per decade after 30, accelerating after 70. A condition called sarcopenia, however, research reveals leg strength predicts mortality better than blood pressure. University of London study. Seniors who can rise from a chair without arm support live longer. Journal of Gerontology. Grip strength correlates with heart health and cognitive function. This isn't about bodybuilding. It's about maintaining functional independence, carrying groceries, climbing stairs. 2. The hidden danger, sedentary lifestyle. Sitting for 9 hours per day increases mortality risk by 22%, British Medical Journal. Inactivity leads to faster muscle loss. Use it or lose it. Stiffened arteries, reducing blood flow to brain/organs. Poor blood sugar control, raising diabetes risk. Solution: the 5-minute rule. Move for 5 minutes every hour, e.g., marching in place, seated leg lifts. 3. Mobility as the 6th vital sign. Doctors now consider walking speed as telling as pulse or blood pressure speed swimming. Vitamin D3 plus K2 supplements. Enhances calcium absorption. Resistance training 2x/week. Even light weights help. Surprising fact: spinach and almonds contain magnesium and silicon, key minerals for bone strength often overlooked. Physical strength and mobility, key predictors of longevity. Part 2. Evidence-based strategies to build strength and prevent frailty. 1. The best exercises for seniors, backed by science. Not all workouts are equal for longevity. Research recommends resistance training, 2-3x/week. Chair squats, builds quadriceps for stair climbing. Resistance band rows, improves posture and back strength. Modified push-ups against a wall or counter, balance work daily. Single leg stands, hold onto a chair if needed. Hail to walking, bush coordination. Aerobic activity, 150 minutes per week. Brisk walking reduces cardiovascular risk by 31%. Cycling, stationary bikes are joint-friendly. Key insight: a 2023 study found that strength training twice weekly reduces all-cause mortality by 46% in adults over 72. Protein, the building block of muscle preservation. Seniors need 1.2-1.6 g of protein per kg of body weight, far more than younger adults. Smart strategies distribute intake. 30 g per meal is ideal for muscle synthesis, high-quality sources. Eggs, leucine-rich for muscle repair. Greek yogurt contains probiotics plus protein. Lentils, fiber, and plant-based protein. Timing matters: consuming protein within 2 hours post-workout maximizes muscle recovery. Myth buster: older adults can't build muscle. Truth: even 90-year-olds gain strength with proper training. Tufts University study. 3. Hydration and electrolytes. Overlooked factors in mobility. Dehydration mimics dementia symptoms, confusion, fatigue, and increases fall risk. Tips: daily goal 1.6 to 2.1 liters. Adjust for heat/activity. Electrolyte boosters: coconut water, natural potassium. Cucumber slices in water, silica for joints. Warning signs: dark urine, dizziness, or dry mouth mean you're already dehydrated. 4. Overcoming pain and joint stiffness. Arthritis doesn't have to stop movement. Low-impact options: swimming, reduces joint load by 50%. Tai Chi, improves flexibility and reduces pain. Natural anti-inflammatories. Turmeric, curcumin, blocks inflammatory cytokines. Cherries, anthocyanins, reduce gout flares. Morning stiffness fix: a 5-minute warm shower before movement loosens joints. Testing and tracking your strength and mobility progress. 1. The 4 essential longevity fitness tests. Regular self-assessments help catch declines early. Perform these monthly. 30-second chair stand test. Count how many times you can rise from chair. No arm help. In 30 seconds. Goal: 12 reps. Below 8 indicates frailty risk. Grip strength test. Use a handheld dynamometer or squeeze a bathroom scale. Healthy range: 20 kilograms for women, 30 kilograms for men. 6-minute walk test. Measure distance covered on flat ground. Target 400 meters, under 300 m. Signals mobility issues. Timed up and go. TUG. Test ***. Time how long it takes to rise from a chair. Walk 3 m, turn, and sit. Safe threshold: 12 seconds. 2. Wearables and apps for mobility monitoring. Technology provides real-time feedback. Gait analysis: smart insoles, e.g., Sensoria detect walking asymmetry. Fall prevention Apple Watch's stability tracking alerts on balance, decline strength progress. Fitbod app tailors resistance workouts to ability. Pro tip: a $10 pedometer can motivate you to hit the critical 7,500 daily steps threshold for longevity. 3. When to seek professional help. Warning signs requiring medical input. Unintentional weight loss, possible sarcopenia, frequent near falls, even if no injury occurs. Inability to open jars / carry 5 lbs***, grip strength failure. Specialist to consult physiotherapists for personalized exercise plans, geriatric nutritionists for muscle-preserving diets. 4. The psychology of consistency. Long-term adherence strategies, the 2-day rule, never skip workouts twice consecutively, social accountability, join silver sneaker classes or walking clubs. Progress photos, monthly pictures show posture / muscle gains better than scales. Case study: 81-year-old Maria improved her chair stand count from 5 to 15 reps in 4 months by tracking results in a $1 notebook. Success stories and advanced techniques for lifelong strength. 1. Real-life turnarounds. Proof it's never too late. These cases from peer-reviewed studies shatter ageist myths. The 90-year-old weightlifter. Journal of Aging Research. After 12 weeks of supervised resistance training, leg strength increased 167%. Walking speed improved 48%. The Parkinson's Dance Group ***. Neurology, 2023. Tango dancers showed 62% fewer falls than medication-only peers. Brain scans revealed improved neural connectivity. The Okinawan fishermen men in their 80s routinely haul 50 kilograms nets due to lifelong overhead press motions. Maintain youthful shoulder mobility and low heart disease rates. 2. Next-level longevity training ***. For those already active, these methods boost results. Eccentric training, emphasizing muscle lengthening, 3-second descent and squat / push-ups. Builds strength 40% faster than conventional training. European Journal of Applied Physiology. Blood flow restriction, BFR, training light weights plus specialized tourniquets. Safe for seniors. Triggers muscle growth like heavy lifting. Vibration plate therapy, 10 minutes / day, improves bone density 2 to 3% annually, reduces back pain by stimulating proprioception. 3. Nutrition hacks for muscle preservation, cutting-edge approaches from sports gerontology. Leucine stacking. 2.5 g of this amino acid in eggs / whey at breakfast and lunch maximizes muscle protein synthesis in aging bodies. Creatine for non-athletes, 5 g / day, boosts cognitive function and fall prevention, works even without exercise. British Journal of Nutrition. Polyphenol power, 1 tablespoon daily of extra virgin olive oil, reduces muscle breakdown markers by 27%. 4. The future of anti-aging fitness. Emerging technologies worth watching. AI personal trainers, apps like Zing adjust workouts in real time based on fatigue signs. Exoskeleton suits, lightweight models, now help seniors garden / hike without joint strain. Senolytic drugs, experimental compounds that clear zombie cells, may soon pair with exercise. Final thought: a 102-year-old powerlifter's motto: you don't stop moving because you age because you stop moving. Cognitive function, the brain's role in predicting longevity. Part 1. How mental sharpness shapes your lifespan. 1. The brain-body longevity connection. Groundbreaking research reveals processing speed at age 70 predicts 15 years survival better than blood pressure. Edinburgh longitudinal study. Dementia isn't inevitable. 30% of centenarians show no cognitive decline. New England centenarian study. Every 5 extra words remembered in middle age, 10% lower mortality risk. Journal of Aging and Health. The brain acts as the body's command center. When cognitive reserves are strong, overall health follows. 2. The 3 types of memory that matter most. Not all memory loss is equal. Key distinctions: episodic memory, remembering names / dates. First to decline, but most trainable. Improved by spaced repetition techniques, procedural memory ***. Muscle memory for skills. Lasts longest. Explains why piano-playing seniors remember songs decades later. Working memory ***. Mental notepad. Strong predictor of independence. Affects medication management, finances. Critical finding: just 10 minutes of daily memory training can delay cognitive decline by 7 to 10 years. 3. Neuroplasticity after 70. Myths versus reality. Debunking dangerous misconceptions. Myth: old brains can't form new connections. Truthn neurogenesis continues throughout life. Nature, 2019. Myth: crossword puzzles prevent dementia. Truth: novel learning, like language apps, builds 3x more neural pathways. MYTH memory supplements work immediately. Truth: consistent omega 3 plus B12 intake shows effects after 6 to 12 months. 4. The inflammation cognition link. Hidden threats: accelerating brain aging. High sugar diets ***, shrink the hippocampus, memory center. Gum disease: bacteria travel to brain, increasing Alzheimer's risk. Nighttime oxygen drops ***. From sleep apnea. Star brain cells, simple defense. Turmeric lattes. Curcumin crosses blood-brain barrier. Electric toothbrushes reduce oral bacteria by 70%. Side sleeping position. Improves glymphatic waste clearance. Scientifically proven brain-boosting strategies. 1. The Mediterranean mind hybrid diet for maximum cognition. Combining the best of Mediterranean and mind diets yields powerful results. Key components: 3+ weekly servings of fatty fish, DHA for neuron protection, daily dark leafy greens, vitamin K slows cognitive decline, berries, flavonoids improve memory by 2.5 years, extra virgin olive oil, polyphenol reduce brain inflammation, avoid processed meats, fried foods, and sugary drinks. Linked to smaller brain volume. Study highlights seniors following this hybrid diet showed 53% lower Alzheimer's risk over 5 years. Rush University. 2. Dual task training. The gold standard for brain fitness. Unlike passive brain games, dual tasking forces neural adaptation. Effective combinations: walking while counting backward by threes, cooking while reciting poetry, knitting while listening to audiobooks. Benefits: strengthens white matter integrity, brain's communication network, improves gait stability, reduces fall risk. Pro tip: start with 5-minute sessions, gradually increasing difficulty. 3. Sleep optimization for memory consolidation. Quality sleep is non-negotiable for cognitive longevity. Deep sleep enhancement temperature: keep bedroom at 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, 64 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Timing: align with circadian rhythm, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. ideal. Nutrients: magnesium glycinate before bed reduces nighttime awakenings. Danger zone: sleeping pills increase dementia risk by 43%. Harvard Health. Memory hack review: new information before sleep for 20% better retention. 4. Social brain theory. Why conversation beats supplements. Face-to-face interaction provides unmatched cognitive benefits. Mechanisms: micro-expressions. Training improves emotional intelligence. Storytelling activates 7 brain regions. Simultaneously debates strengthen logical processing. Practical applications: join book clubs, superior to solo reading. Volunteer as a tour guide. Combines movement, memory, and socializing. Play charades with grandchildren. Boosts creativity and quick thinking. Shocking stat: elderly with rich social networks develop dementia 5 to 10 years later than isolated peers. Cutting-edge cognitive assessment and early warning signs. 1. Beyond memory tests. Next-gen brain health markers. Modern neuroscience identifies subtle decline indicators before obvious symptoms appear. Eye movement analysis delayed anti-saccade tests. Looking away from stimuli. Predict Alzheimer's 15 years early. Commercial eye tracking apps now available for home use. Voice pattern changes. AI can detect micropauses in speech linked to cognitive decline. Cogstate research. Vocal thinning, reduced pitch variation. Signals Parkinson's risk. Digital pen technology. Pressure sensors analyze Handwriting for tremors or hesitation detects mild cognitive impairment with 93% accuracy. Journal of Alzheimer's Disease. 2. The 5-minute home cognitive battery. Monitor your brain health monthly with these validated tests. Clock drawing test. Draw a clock showing 10 past. Errors in number placement / spacing indicate executive dysfunction. FES verbal fluency name as many words starting with F in 1 minute. Then AS. 15 total suggests frontal lobe. Decline 5-word recall. Remember unrelated words after 5-minute distraction. 4 to 5 correct normal. 2 warns medical review. Pro tip test at the same time daily. Morning best for most seniors. 3. Blood biomarkers of brain health. Routine labs now reveal cognitive risks. Homocysteine 10 mol/L damages blood vessels lowered by B vitamins. APO 4 gene status not deterministic, but informs prevention strategies. Neurofilament light chain. NFL emerging gold standard for neurodegeneration tracking. Action step request HSCRP. Vitamin D and HbA1c at annual physicals all impact cognition. 4. When to seek specialist help. Red flags requiring neuropsychological evaluation. Getting lost in familiar places. Repeating questions within 30 minutes. Difficulty following TV plots. Personality changes. Uncharacteristic irritability/apathy. Critical window. Early intervention when symptoms first appear can delay disability by 5+ years. Breakthrough interventions for cognitive resilience. 1. Neurobics. Brain training that actually works. Forget crossword puzzles. These science-backed exercises rewire aging brain's sensory deprivation. Training. Perform routine tasks. Buttoning shirts. With eyes closed forces reliance on somatosensory cortex. Building new neural pathways. Non-dominant hand challenges. Brush teeth / write with opposite hand. 10 minutes daily increases cortical thickness *** in 8 weeks. UC Berkeley study. Novelty cycling. Take different routes for daily walks. Stimulates hippocampal neurogenesis better than supplements. Pro tip: combine with aerobic exercise for 2x cognitive benefits ***. Dual BDNF boost. 2. Nootropic stacking for aging brains. Safe, evidence-based supplementation protocol. Core stack lions, main mushroom. 500 milligrams twice daily. Stimulates NGF production. Omega-3s plus phosphatidylserine improves neural membrane fluidity. Cocoa flavanols, 600 milligrams. Increases cerebral blood flow by 20%. Timing matters. Take with healthy fats for absorption. Cycle 5 days on / 2 days off to prevent receptor desensitization. Caution: avoid unregulated smart drugs. Many worsen vascular health long-term. 3. Pulsed electromagnetic field (PEMF) therapy. Emerging at-home technology with proven benefits. Mechanism: low-frequency waves stimulate mitochondrial repair in neurons. Documented effects. 35% faster processing speed after 8 weeks. Journal of Alzheimer's Disease. Reduced beta-amyloid plaques in animal models. Practical use: FDA-cleared devices like NeoRhythm. 30 minutes / day while reading. 4. The future of cognitive enhancement. Laboratory breakthroughs nearing clinical application. Senolytic 4 therapies clears zombie cells, contributing to neuroinflammation. Early trials show reversed age-related memory loss in mice. Fecal microbiota transplants. Young donor gut bacteria. Improved maze navigation in aged rodents. Photobiomodulation. Near-infrared light helmets enhance brain metabolic activity. Final thought: a 104-year-old neurologist's advice. Your brain will rust out faster than it wears out. Keep the gears turning daily. The science behind social longevity. 1. Shocking statistics. Loneliness versus longevity. Groundbreaking research reveals. Loneliness increases mortality risk by 26%, equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes / day. Strong social ties boost survival odds by 50%. Brigham Young University meta-study. Married men live 10 years longer than single peers. Harvard Men's Health Study. The mechanism? Social isolation raises cortisol, stress hormone, by 30%, weakens immune function, like chronic sleep deprivation. accelerates cellular aging, shortens telomeres. 2. The 3 types of social bonds that matter most. Not all relationships confer equal benefits. 1. Close emotional ties, spouse, best friends, provide stress buffering through oxytocin release. 2. Community connections, religious groups, clubs, create sense of purpose and belonging. 3. Casual interactions, baristas, neighbors, surprisingly important for cognitive stimulation. Ideal mix 3 to 5 close relationships plus daily micro-interactions. 3. Digital versus in-person. What actually works? Surprising findings about modern connection methods. Video calls are 80% as effective as in-person for emotional connection. Social media scrolling increases loneliness. Harvard study. Text-only communication lacks cortisol-reducing benefits. Best practice. Replace 30 minutes of social media with phone/video calls. Use messaging apps only for planning real meetups. 4. The friendship recession, why it's harder after 70. Natural barriers to connection in later life. Shrinking social circles, peers pass away. Mobility limitations, hearing loss, impairs conversation. Evidence-based solutions. Hearing aid adoption reduces dementia risk by 19%. Community transportation services for those who can't drive. Friendship benches in senior centers spark spontaneous chats. Building meaningful connections in later life. 1. The friendship formula. How to make new friends after 70. Science-backed strategies for forming authentic bonds. The 50-hour rule. Research shows transitioning from acquaintance to friend requires 30 hours for casual friendship, 50+ hours for meaningful connection. Best venues for organic connection, weekly classes, pottery, passive lectures, volunteer positions, animal shelters shows 72% success rate. Dog parks, even without a dog. 83% of owners welcome conversation. Case study, a 78-year-old widow made 5 new friends in 3 months by 1. Attending the same coffee shop at 9 a.m. daily. 2. Joining a memoir writing group. 3. Volunteering as a museum greeter. 2. Rekindling old connections, the reminiscence advantage. Reviving past relationships offers unique benefits. Brain boost, shared memories, activate the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex. Emotional anchoring provides continuity of identity. Practical how to start with light contact. Comment on social media posts. Progress to memory triggering activities, visiting old neighborhoods. Use yearbooks/photo albums as conversation starters. Warning, avoid forcing connections with toxic past relationships. 3. Intergenerational bonding. Why younger friends matter. Benefits of cross-age friendships, cognitive stimulation, exposure to new ideas/slang, builds neural plasticity. Physical activity, younger friends encourage more movement. How to cultivate mentor through SCORE or Rotary Club. Join mixed-age hobby groups, community theater, hiking clubs. Offered a tutor at local schools. Research insights seniors with younger friends have 42% lower inflammation markers. 4. Technology as a bridge, not a barrier. Curated digital tools for authentic connection. Best apps for seniors. Stitch, friendship-focused, no dating pressure. Meetup, interest-based gatherings. Marco Polo, asynchronous video messaging. Safety protocols, always meet first in public spaces. Set video call boundaries, e.g., no calls after 8 p.m. Involve family in vetting new connections. Success metric, aim for 3 meaningful in-person interactions weekly. Social connections, the hidden predictor of longevity. Part 4. Advanced strategies for social resilience. 1. The art of deepening existing relationships. Transform casual connections into meaningful bonds. With these techniques, the vulnerability gradient gradually increase. Personal disclosure. Week 1. Share preferences, favorite books/memories. Week 4. Discuss challenges, hearing loss adaptation. Week 8. Exchange emotional support. Ritual building, create small traditions with friends. Monthly potluck with themed recipes. Walking and talking sessions. In nature, collaborative projects. Community gardens, oral history recordings. Neuroscience insight, relationships with emotional reciprocity trigger dopamine release comparable to romantic love. 2. Overcoming social anxiety in later life, evidence-based methods for the socially hesitant, the 5-second rule, count backward from 5, and initiate contact conversation templates. What's your favorite memory from this neighborhood? How did you get interested in their hobby? Safe exposure therapy. Start with low-pressure interactions. Complimenting strangers. Progress to brief exchanges at senior centers, eventually join small discussion groups. Success story, a 82-year-old with social anxiety now hosts a monthly book club after 6 months of gradual exposure. 3. Long-distance connection strategies, maintaining bonds across miles, synchronized activities, watch the same documentary separately, then discuss mail handwritten letters with scheduled reply dates, start parallel hobby projects, gardening, painting. Tech-enhanced intimacy, share screens while browsing old photos, use apps like Cast to virtually tour museums, together record voice messages, describing daily moments, research, bonus long-distance friendships, maintained through scheduled deep talks. Show equal cortisol reduction to in-person. 4. Creating a social legacy. Ways to ensure your social impact endures. Wisership programs partner with universities to share life lessons memory.